Hi everyone. It's indeed a very sad day to our tribe, basically the Explore Project tribe, the families of our deceased loved one, Dawid Dorfling. It's extremely sad that we had to part ways yesterday with him, and he had so much of big plans, such an inspiring and inspired soul. So today I just want to dedicate this short piece to him in his memory. Dawid was a man that loved to tell stories, and in doing that he created such love, such purpose in his life. He went over and above whatever he needed to do for people. He wanted to create the best version of you that he could. I'll use me as an example. He gave me so much of confidence to even do what I'm doing now. This is thanks to you, Dawid. And he gave up so much of himself. He was a selfless human being. He had a heart of gold. His heart was made of gold. He was just so selfless. He would always go the extra mile for people, even people he didn't know. He made it his duty to get to know who you are and share his life with you. And for that, I am eternally grateful, because he's gone over and above everything that I expected. He lived a life of purpose. He lived a life to inspire and help a whole lot of people, to lift them up from where they were to where he needed them to be. In doing that, he lifted up himself, and he used us to lift himself up as well. And Dawid was challenged with many illnesses, but he never gave up. When we say that God gives us angels, Dawid was one of those angels that was here in body, not only in spirit. So his work that he's done in all of us, in the entire tribe community of Protec, those that he touched via his magazine, Entrepreneur's Life magazine, and the show, for those that he's helped over and above through all the pages and all the things that he had going for him, he will really be missed a whole lot. He's left back a legacy, I think, that no one else can fill but him. We'll never forget him for all the things that he has done. My first interview, he gave me so much of confidence, because I was afraid, I was nervous. I've never done something like this before. Dawid, I don't know whether I'm going to be fine. And his words to me was, Maggie, just relax. You look beautiful. You look confident. You are fine. You just talk like how you normally talk, and everything will be okay. I mean, that is the man he was. His voice, the texture and the sound of his voice was something that just calmed you and eased you so quickly. We will really, really miss that. Really miss that. The team used to call him the dolphin. Dolphins are cuddly, cute creatures. But I said to him the one day, I said, you can't just be a dolphin. You are restricted. Dolphins are restricted in water. And you need to be a butterfly. He laughed at me. He says, butterfly, look at my size. I can't be a butterfly. I said, no, butterfly. Why? I said, you are coming out of a cocoon that you've been in. You're transforming from this dolphin into something more delicate, more free, so that you can have wings and fly wherever you want to. Today I know, Dawid, you are flying wherever you want to, with the beauty that you've left behind with us and in us. You've taught us so much, but now you are flying to a destination that only you know where you're going. And with that, we feel sorrow when we have loss, but we also need to hold the good things that you left behind for us very dear to us. Your happiness, your smile, you're always laughing. your ability to hold a team and a group of people together, your sharing, the sharing that you've done with us was it was too good to be true. You were the angel that needed to come and offload all the things that you needed to do on earth in that limited time, because you knew your time and now you had to leave. You've trained us and taught us so many things, even to do online stuff like this. I'll never forget the day I told you, Dawid, my page reached 30,000 viewers. How on earth is that possible? It's because you taught me what to do. You taught me how to use my power of words, to use and channel myself in a way that I never knew how. So for that, I'm eternally grateful. He went out of his way to make sure that he brought the inner you to life. He went out of his way to make sure that you were given the opportunity at all cost. My following, my page, and all of those things that has happened for me was because of him. He touched so many lives in so many different ways. Even though some knew him for such a short time, even one little phone call made such an impact on them, because he created this gap that's so hard to fill now. He's really went above and beyond. He will never be forgotten. We will always keep him wherever we are, because he lives within us, because there's an element of him that we carry every single step of the way, in our futures, in our work. When it came to entrepreneurs and helping us grow, Dawid was a man. He was the one to take us to that next level, and we are eternally grateful for that. He had a plan, and he leaves behind his loving wife, his mom-in-law and dad-in-law, and a few sisters. To the family, he's really, as much as it's a small family unit, remember, this is for Leonie, he grew a family for you before he left, so you're not alone. He made sure that you had pillars around you that you could lean on. He created a family that's far beyond your imagination. So, from what you thought you're not going to have, you have it in abundance now. We'll always be there by your side. We'll always help you. We will grow all the way together. And, all I can say is that we really, really miss him. The vision he had for us, we will do our best to follow through with it. We won't let Entrepreneurs Life magazine and life show fall, because we will do it in his legacy, for his legacy. And, on behalf of the Protect team, Entrepreneurs Life Show and Magazine, the Mrs. Uniworld pageant team as well, and all the others that he's touched out there. We wish their family a lot of strength, courage in this time, and we will stand by you the best way we can, the best way we know how. Just remember, we all love you, and we keep you in our thoughts and prayers. And in saying that, for Dawid's family, I also want to extend this hand of gratitude to all the other families that have lost loved ones out there. It's a very difficult time to deal with. It's hard to find how we're going to find a solution, how we're going to go on. But I need you to think about the good times and the good things that you've had. Cherish those moments, because those are the things that will give you strength to move on. Yes, you can move on. It's hard, but you can. You can do it. You have the ability. Don't give up hope. Don't ever give up hope, because you can find that strength again. Time heals all wounds, but you have to give yourself the ability and the chance to move on from here. We're not saying forget them. Remember them. Remember the good things. And always remember that they're right beside you. They walk with you wherever you go. So never give up hope. So in saying all of that, I wish everybody a very safe day, future, week, It's hard. It's really hard times. Try and be as safe as possible, please. Limit your movements. Follow the rules. Follow the rules. The rules are not there to make bad friends or not help you do whatever you need to do. The rules are there for your safety. If you follow them, you don't have a problem. If you don't follow them, you're gonna, COVID's a thing. It's real. It's here. We got to be very mindful of what we're doing and how we're doing it. So responsibility and accountability is all ours, individuals. Each individual is accountable and responsible for what they do, say, and have. So be responsible, do the right thing, keep safe, keep your family safe. Because if we are not going to practice safety, everybody else around us is not going to be safe. And I don't think any one of us want to live with that guilt of, I brought this to my family. So don't do that. Do the right thing and just stay safe, people. Stay safe. And thank you for listening.